Right, good, Chris, whenever you fancy it. Right. Hello, everyone. Lower Division Singles Final. Richard Giles has qualified with Roy Boram. Richard Giles, who I believe is a SP Lions player. I'm just checking. Roy Boram is definitely a Brent Old Boys player. SP Lions. Yep. Richard Giles had a relatively successful season in Tier 4. And Roy Boram's playing for Brent Old Boys, who've just been promoted to the top division. So if you want to advertise on these streams, you know what to do. And if you want to get easy fundraising, join our easy fundraising and make us some money. That will be much appreciated. So go into the webpage, easy fundraising, see the link on the right hand corner and join our fundraising. Earn the league a few pennies every time you shop online, please. What's happened here? Right, they're doing a bit of lagging. Not quite sure what went on there. I think one hit the top rail before the other one had lagged. So Roy Boram has won the lag. And he'll be breaking. Refereeing the proceedings is the beautiful Chris Parlett, ably assisted by our one-time Hall of Famer, Jason Brunton. He's going to be on the stop clock because there's a bit sparse on our official bodies here today. We've got about 20 people still milling around, a few watching, some looking at the plate. The plate is still going on. That's at the semi-final stage. Anyway, here's the main action. They're playing for 80 quid and the trophy. And £40 to runner-up. So it's 31 runners today. I'll just wait for them to take their colours. There's a few people switched on here. Yeah, much better than the Charity Shield. This is where all the action is. There's no charity to be shown here today by these two. I shouldn't think they'll be going at it. Roy's opened up here. He's on reds. So by default, that makes Richard jealous. That's how I worked it. That's how I worked it out anyway. If you want to drop us some comments, let us know if the sound is good. That'd be good, people. If you hear or see any problems, let us know, because I don't really know what I'm doing, as you well know. So if you think there's any problems, just let us know. I think Roy's looking to go safe here. Race to 4. Give us a thumbs up from someone, or if someone presses a thumbs up, I know that everything's coming through nice and loud and clear, and you can see it, no trouble. Nice shot from Richard, or Rich, should I say? Doesn't like Richard, it's got to be Rich. So nice shot from Rich. Michael Barnes, Richard Marsh, Joe Hill, Jamie Davis, Peter White, Trevor Biggs, John Cochran, Alfie Everett. Thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to save us some, earn the league some money online by shopping online. I'll shut up about that now. I've probably done it to death, haven't I? Richard's going about his work here. The one near the back's going to be the one that's going to give him trouble. Nice long pot. Very nice, very nice. Not sure if he's got the angle or not. No, he's just off angle here. So I was going to make this last red, that's last yellow next to the black, a bit tricky. Yep, I can see your message there, Chris. Yeah, your brainchild from years ago, still going strong. Still one of the most popular events in the calendar. So well done, mate. Good bit of brainstorming you've done there to come up with that one. Thanks, Trev, for letting us know the sound's good. Richard's just missed one now. Not left Roy a bundle to go at. I don't know if he can flick one in. He might have this one into the left middle. I'm unsure. If not, he's got a tricky little leave here. He's going to have to find somewhere to hide that white. Or shut a yellow up. That's not going to be particularly easy. He might be forced to take this one into the bottom right, I think, whether he wants to or not. Yeah, he might have one top left as well. Yep. Well, let's give Rich a great chance here to open his account. Nice to see someone from Tier 4 battle his way all the way through. Got to say, yeah, fancy him to finish these from here, but stranger things are happening in the game of pool. You'd have watched me play today, you'd have known that. There you go. First frame to Rich. Well done, mate. Right, you just saw Trevor's advert for the bedpost. If you need any bedding, you know where to go there. Mention Trev, and he might even cut you a discount. You never know. Oh, I'm in a bit of finger trouble here. There we go. Okay, open table. Rich takes reds. So what does that mean, everybody? That means Roy's yellows. Yes, correct. Whoever answered that. Look at that. Not sure if he's looking to play a skill shot here. He's multitasking our ref. He's cleaning the balls. He's scratching his own balls. He's doing everything. Yeah, looks a fair player. This Rich, it's the first time I've come across him, and he looks like he knows the fat end from the thin end. Yeah, nice effort. Unlucky, but not done a lot of damage. Just quite a clever shot. Let's try and see who they battled through against here. Rich Giles beat Jason Brunton. He beat Jamie Knowles. Jay Armstrong and Jack Tyson. That was in reverse all the way to the final, and similarly, Roy Boram beat Paul Williams in the semi. George Green, Charles French, and if only I knew, I don't know what. Oh, here we are, and Kevin Hooper. That was an old Brent match. Kevin Hooper, Roy Boram in the first round. No, I think Roy's just trying to hang on here a little bit, isn't he? Yes, you never know. That's right, Graham, that one day Chris Gaunt could be an Hall of Famer. Stranger things have happened. I got it once. So, what's Rich going to try? Is he going to slap this in and screw across? I think no, he's going back down for that loose one. Oh, was he? Or was he trying to get right over by the side rail? Either way, he's got a shot to play now. Right, here we go. He's trying to flick this one in off the side rail. Yeah, a bit unlucky there. It's probably pretty much gone back to where it come from, isn't it? I think really he's been happy with that just sitting open and then say to Roy, you finish. Yeah, Roy will take that. He'll take that. Looking to come between the two yellows and flick the red over to the bottom right, I think. No, just happy to open it up. Yep, I think you'd be happy with that. I think that's fair dinkum. Welcome to Jimmy Maloney watching. Thanks everyone tuning in. Don't forget to tell your teammates that the live stream is on. Get on your WhatsApp chats. Tell them the live stream's on. Tell them to get watching. Well, I don't know if he can snick this red back into the right middle. He's eyeing it up like he can. Unless he's going to play a double. Let's see. I'm not sure what he's playing here. No, went quite comfortably in the end. He just needs a little bit of luck with that white. And he ain't got none. A little bit tricky to hit this red that's over the top left. Is it across 3 times? I don't know. One. Oh, what do I know? Hit that quite easily. I didn't think you could do that. There you go. That's probably why he's in the final and I'm not. So Roy's got to really either ride this white good or get cracking. And it's quite dangerous just to lay the snooker. So let's see what Roy plays here. Well, he was happy to do it. Not a bad one, I guess. I guess if he could have hit it completely behind that yellow that he's closest to, that would have been a much better shot. But there you go. Well, he's drawn the foul. Now, can he finish him up? That's the question. Well, that's his one tricky ball out of the way, isn't it? Yeah, he's just got. Oh, I think he's laying a snooker here. Yeah, a bit dangerous there. Always going to be a tiny bit dangerous as he left that black into the middle. Oh, what am I talking about? He's got red at the top left, hasn't he? That's what happens when you commentate on your own. You don't end up not knowing what you're talking about. Oh. Well, Roy's got away with that. Now, he really should go on the attack here now with that red on the top rail isolated. In the plate final, we got Kevin Hooper playing Jay Armstrong. Oh, that's in. Tough black in front of him, though. Almost like a penalty shootout black, isn't it? Potable. But by no means is it a gimme. Yeah, he elected to play. Well, it don't look like he really took it on. Yeah, Roy's got a little. Oh, yeah, I think he could have played a more cultured shot there, I think. But anyway, let's see. Which is eyeing it up for a long point in the top right. Cool. It was unlucky there. Thought that was in, but obviously just caught the knuckle. Now, Roy, come on. You've had enough looks at this now. I think these have got to go, haven't they? He's not hanging about here, is he? Not. Yeah, that's fair enough, I think. Wouldn't argue with that one. Simon Platt's watching. Aaron Baxter's watching. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Nasty old leave. If he can't get to the one over the bottom left, he's got to play this dead weight. And yeah, that's the one. Full in the face. Good shot. Kept it in play. Good shot. The plate has just finished. And Jay Armstrong's got himself in a. Just won himself 20 quid. Roy's just spunk one all over the place. Much to Richard Giles' disgust. Yeah, he's not. He could be looking at these balls a little bit longer, Roy, I think, but maybe that's just the way he plays. Sees a ball, pots a ball. Right. I'm going to go quiet here while I do a bit of paying a few people out and stuff. So we'll be back in a sec, people. Hang with us. Right, that's it. Put the sound back on. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself like usual. Just be like another Sunday back at home talking to myself. Right, 1-1 here. Richard Giles at the table. Eyeing up yellows. Yep. And yellows it is. Couple of tricky balls. One bottom left. Doesn't look like it goes. One on the right hand rail near the centre pocket looks a bit tight. Not sure what he's got here now. I've had a few more tune in. I've got a tight shot here. Good effort. Not easy. Difficult to keep your eye on that when there's you're queuing near other balls. It's easy to take your eye off the pot, just to make sure that you don't cue foul. So anyway, hasn't left Roy a bundle to go at here. Yeah, quite a nice shot, I think. Hit it behind the yellow. Hidden behind your own ball. Sometimes that's a clever shot. So Roy could have a dip here if he fancies it. Ball on the black spot into the left middle. No, he's going to keep trying to develop his balls and ask Richard to get on with it. So what's Rich got here? This will be a big shot. It's not an easy plant now. Yeah, he'll take that. He shut the ball at the top there. The red at the top's blocked in. So Alan Dolan's watching. Steve Christian, Nick Stockford. He was here earlier. If he's gone home, has he gone home or is he still sitting here watching it? I'm not sure. Nick's watching it. He took part today. Looks like he went out in the first round of this to Jay Armstrong. Shlok Patel's watching, our ultimate pool next generation player. Shane Burnett. James Woodbridge, he was playing in it earlier as well. James Woodbridge, I see how he got on. James Woodbridge. Yeah. He lost to Gary Windybank, so there you go. Alright, this one's gone a bit tic-tacky. I don't know if that was my eyes or the table. It seemed to snake down there then, but it might have been my eyes, I don't know. So, what's Roy going to play here? Oh, yeah, very nice. He'll take that all day long. I think Richie's looking at he's looking at a skill shot, I think. He'd probably be happy if he just takes a pocket, so almost a shot to nothing, really, as long as he nails it. No, hang on, what we got here? Oh, there we go. 1-1 in flukes. All part of the game. Don't know if he can get through to that one on the right hand rail. No, clearly he can't. That's a foul. Right. This is a good chance here for Roy to go 2-1 up. got a very sort of jabby action as Roy. Obviously it works for him, but probably not the smoothest cue action you'll ever see. Yeah, nice bit of control there by Rich. Should imagine he'll punch that yellow in and try and drift up the table for probably black in the bottom left. Watch me get this all wrong. He plays it now. It looks like he's digging down. There you go. Well, even better. He's got it virtually straight in the middle. So this one you'd imagine be 2-1. There it is. Right. Roy's breaking. He probably needs... I'd like to get this back to level. Oh, he's kept that white out somehow. That must have been willpower kept that out. It looked like it was going to drop all the tea in China. George Taylor's tuned in. Stephen Craig, Sean Hennessy. If you've got anyone to make any comments, people, try and make some comments. I'll try and reply to anything I see. Yeah, got the colours wrong. I'm good at this. Right. Now I've got the colours right. Neither pair are hanging around here. I'm giving it a bit of a go. Yellows are not looking too nice here, I don't think. So this is coming from Elton Terrace, if you didn't know, where we hold a lot of our events. Probably the best venue the SLKPA got to use. Although there are other decent venues around as well. So that's not to say this is exclusive, but with 9 decent tables here, this is probably our venue of choice. Yeah, it's a horrible table for yellows, isn't it? Well, he's not hanging about. Richie's I think he's going to take the fight to Roy, I think. And say to Roy, will you try and hold me then? Yeah, well, that's a different game now. One shot in international rules and the game changes. I know Roy's been tinkering around with other cues, trying to see if he can find himself a different cue, just to try other things to see what works for him. He had a really light one, and he wasn't really happy with it. So I think he's gone back to his trusted wand. Or poker, as the case may be. Yeah, he wants to keep an eye on that black because it ain't going anywhere at the moment. I reckon he'll probably just try and take the pocket here with this red. Yeah. What do I know? Nothing. So, what's Rich got here? Yes, he ain't got a lot to play here, has he? I think I'll be bouncing this one off this bottom rail, I think, and just running away a little bit, or maybe staying at this bottom rail around that area. No, he'll take that. Amazing. I think if you try to get a white there, he couldn't. And when you don't want a ball to finish there it goes. That's a really tight cutting in the middle. Yeah, he's done it well though. He got better eyes than me. I couldn't even see the ball I was trying to hit, let alone cut it. What's he got here? Cross double. Right, he's going to take a pocket here, is he? And yeah, I think that's what he tried. I don't think there's much value in putting this red. Yeah, not bad, not bad. What's Rich got? I think he'd have liked to drop that red in if possible, but that'd have been a really good shot. Yeah, he might have to chance his arm here, Roy, now. Right, he's got one here to limp. So he could bounce the yellow off the bottom rail. Yeah, not bad that. Ain't bad. From where he was, ain't bad. It's by no means completely safe, but he's asking questions. Yeah, that's a good shot. That's a nice pot. There's his luck. Yeah, this is a tough one. I think I might be honest, he's playing the cut, I think. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, it's a good shot. That deserves to win a frame, that one. Mind his work here, and he should be 3-1 up. I'm on that white. He's all right. Right, I'll go quiet again and be back in a bit. Don't forget to ask for discounts if you see any firms that you're interested in. Spring Hill United Football Club, based in Meridian. Supreme Carpets, Steve Gibson. Woolwich and Eltham Sunday Football Alliance. Again, headquarters are the Meridian Sports Club in Cheltenham. If you want a bit of Sunday football, Jason Brillo is the man to see there. Been credible is John Denhayes Waste Solutions Company. I'll just let you know our refs are doing something on the jumbotron or our version of it anyway with the scores, I think. So that's why the game has stopped. That's why I'm going through some adverts. Jerry O'Shea, Rahat Munnings firm. If you've got any need for a solicitor, go and see him. Belgrove Social Club, good for pool and darts and social. Woolwich Snooker Club, another one of our venues. Loads of pool and snooker. Chinese pulled out. We won't worry about that, fella. We'll get back to the action. So, Rich Giles is on the hill. Right, I foul off the break there. Give Roy a chance. Obviously, you can't afford to make too many more mistakes now because the title could be slipping away. So, Brent Old Boys playing Tier 2 of the Summer League. They've just been promoted to the Elite League next summer after winning Tier 2 East. And Rich's team, the SP Lions, won Tier 2-4, so they'll be promoted to Tier 3 next summer. So both teams have had successful seasons. That's a turn shot there. He hit I can't remember what colour he hit now. he hit the colour that he initially made contact with. But unfortunately dropped the alternate colour set. So let Rich's to play yellows. Well, Richard Chapman's watching. Anthony Sue. Welcome. Anyone want to make any comments of any sort? Please do. I think the poker's about to start here at Elton Terrace. It's beginning to fill up. Now the poker tables. This one might be a bit cagey, this one. The ball's on the right hand side of the table. Probably the key to the frame. Nice pop from Roy. He's not overly happy with it, I don't think. Yeah, he'll take that. Taking that bottom left as give Rich a couple of problems to deal with. Oh, there you go. He's dealt with it. Yeah. This game. So what's Roy going to come back with here? Like I said, the two balls on the right hand side are still the key to the frame. Elliot Giles is cheering on his namesake. Quite understandable. I think they are related, I think so. He's entitled to do that, isn't he? Probably Richie's probably the better looking in the one out of the family by looks of things. Knowing what I know of Elliot. So he's having a good day. He's 3-1 up. He's been called a better looking bloke of the family. Right, what's Roy got here? I don't think he can afford to touch this. This one on the right hand side by that yellow. You don't want to touch that. That's going to open everything up. I think I'd be playing some sort of double on this red that's on the left hand side of the table. As you start putting balls, you're going to run out of things to play. Yeah, I don't know where he's going here. Well, he's arguably got the loss of turn. Playing red on the yellow, so over the bottom left. Yeah, he's got to get it right. He's running out of chances here. Yeah. What's Rich going to just gently double this, is he? Yeah, nice shot. Very nice shot. Very, very nice. No, he ain't got to do anything too flashy, I don't think. He can almost afford to push this ball that's in the on the top rail, on the bottom rail rather, right along the bottom rail, set it up over the bottom right pocket. Yeah, to be fair, he's played quite attacking throughout this final, so yeah, he's not going to change now. He doesn't want to be tight. What's he going to play here? Is he going to try and play a dislodge of the one over the hole, or is he going to just flick off this one? No. I said he's been attacking throughout this final, and he looks like he's going to carry on. Yeah, he's nailed it. It's a great shot. It's a great shot. He's not left himself fantastically easy, but it's a great shot to make contact and dislodge. Now he either goes top right or middle right, wherever he fancies. Kieran's a little bit awkward. He's quite tight to the rail. Middle. Oh, just. And he looks up to the sky. So he knows he was so close there. So close to winning it. Now. They got a timeout. What a ref checks is frozen, so that's not going to make life fantastically easy for Roy. Gives him something else to think about. Yeah, he's got that right. I think that's the shot. Now, what's Rich going to do? Is he going to take this one on a ride? What's he going to do? No, trying to play a container. Yeah, it is, but I'm not sure that's got him a lot of. For me, I'm playing the one down the bottom left here. Yeah, that's the sensible shot, I think. Yeah. I think he played the right line there. I think Roy just overhit that, played that a lot softer, and you possibly get the snooker behind that red that he's just hit. Never easy, never easy. And he's left an edge of this, has he? Yeah, he's left just the edge of this sticking out. Quite a nice shot, quite a nice shot. Switching the pressure around. Oh, that went. I didn't realise how easy that did go, but he's absolutely nowhere on this last red. So what's he going to do? Is he going to play a double? Martin Story's watching. Dylan Sugger's watching. That red needs to travel. Oh, he's. You got to say, I fancy Rich to knock this in. He's been putting nice balls all day. Let's see if I give him a commentator's curse or not. Yeah, commentator's curse. Hello, he's fluked it. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. He's lovely on the black and all. When it ain't meant to be your day, ain't meant to be your day. And that's it. Richard Giles has won the low division singles title 2026. His teammates are delighted. They're clapping him off, and so they should. Well done to Richard. Bad luck to Roy. I'll just amend this scoreboard. I hope. So that's all done. There's the score, 4-1 to Rich Giles from the SP Lions, beating Roy Boram by 4 frames to 1. I'm going to go and pay the men their winning money, and hopefully we'll see you all again soon. We've had a couple of problems with the streaming today, trying to set it up on the old laptop, so we've had to do it like we usually do it on my one. It's been all right, but that's something for the league committee to sort out. But I hope you enjoyed the stream. Well done to the chef today, doing things behind the scenes, doing everything. He's been polishing his own balls, and he's been polishing the pool balls as well. So everything's had a good polish today. And with that, I think I'll close down. We'll see you all again soon. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.